If you're moving to the Charleston, South Carolina area, be sure that you don't overlook the suburb called West Ashley. This part of town is known for its laid-back vibe, convenient location, and diverse housing options. Today, we're going over everything you need to know about West Ashley, including its location, accessibility, convenience, shopping, restaurants, real estate, and more, so stick around. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a realtor here in the Charleston, South Carolina area, and my team and I love helping people every day with their real estate needs. So whether you are buying or selling in the next 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or go ahead and set up your free Zoom consultation to learn how we can support your real estate goals. All of the information you need is in the description and pinned in the comments below, and we really look forward to hearing from you. All right, first we're going to talk about West Ashley's location. West Ashley is to the west of downtown Charleston. It's separated from downtown by the Ashley River, hence its name, West Ashley. So it was west of the Ashley, for short, West Ashley. To the south, you have James Island and Johns Island, separated from West Ashley by the Stono River. And to the north, you have North Charleston. To the northwest is Somerville, and directly west is the area called Grantowls, Ravenel, and Hollywood. So one of the significant advantages of West Ashley is its proximity to downtown Charleston and all of the amenities that has to offer. The furthest eastern side of West Ashley is literally a 5-minute drive just over the bridge to downtown Charleston, specifically the medical district and the marina right there. Now, of course, West Ashley keeps spreading out further west, so some places are going to be 15 minutes or even 25, possibly even 30 minutes to downtown if you're on the furthest western part and edges of West Ashley. One super cool thing that is coming in the future is called the Ashley River Crossing. This is a pedestrian and bike bridge that is going to go alongside the current car bridge from West Ashley to downtown. This bridge is going to provide a safe connection point between Brittlebank Park, the West Ashley Greenway, and Ashley River Walk. It hasn't started construction yet, so it's probably at least a couple of years out, and it's been in the works for a while, but it did get some final funding that was needed this year. So supposedly it is official and is coming, and when it is all said and done, it's going to be a really great way for people in West Ashley to get to downtown easily should you choose to want to walk, run, or bike. There are some major roads that go through West Ashley, Route 17 being one of them, which connects a lot of the East Coast. If you keep taking 17 one direction, you will hit Hilton Head and Savannah. And if you go the other direction, you will get to Myrtle Beach, and you will keep going into North Carolina. West Ashley also has 526. One of the endpoints is in West Ashley, and it's a semicircle that goes through North Charleston, Daniel Island, and over to Mount Pleasant. It also has historic Highway 61, which takes you to the Plantation District. I'm going to talk more about that in a minute, and some other large roads like Sam Rittenberg. It's only about 15 to 20 minutes to the airport from West Ashley, and about 30 minutes or so to Folly Beach, again, just depending on what part of town you're in and what traffic is like. Next, let's talk about West Ashley's convenience, including its shopping and restaurants. There is a ton of retail in West Ashley, including a lot of big national chain restaurants and stores. There is a Costco in West Ashley. I mentioned Costco in a lot of my videos. Can't help it, I love Costco. If you do too, then you'll be happy that there is one in West Ashley. The only other one in the Charleston area currently is in Mount Pleasant. There is also a Whole Foods in West Ashley, again, the only other one being in Mount Pleasant, as well as a lot of your favorite big stores like World Market, TJ Maxx, Kohl's, Home Goods, Best Buy, Walmart, and tons more, as well as pretty much every car dealership known to man. West Ashley is also home to Citadel Mall, which in full disclosure is not a full mall because it is partially vacant. I think a lot of malls around the country have started to go downhill over the years. There are other more outdoor shopping centers, like we have Tanger Outlets or the Mount Pleasant Town Center, that are those outdoor town centers that people really tend to like versus the old school malls. Or at least that's the case here in the South, because maybe our weather up north, perhaps malls are still thriving. But regardless, I just wanted to give you the heads up that a lot of the mall is pretty vacant, which is just a little weird walking around a mall with a lot of empty stores. They have started to lease it out to businesses so that the space is being used. For example, there's a MUSC, the Medical University of South Carolina, has an outpost there. So there's some other businesses in the mall, but still some of the big anchor stores are still there, like Belk and Dillard's and Target, as well as a food court and Dick's Sporting Goods right next to the mall, as well as a movie theater. So there are still a few good options at Citadel Mall. You have some really hip areas of West Ashley, like Avondale, which again is just over the bridge from downtown Charleston. It has quite a few trendy restaurants and small shops that if you live in the area, you can walk to. To name a few, we have Pearl's Oyster Bar, Mellow Mushroom Pizza, The Triangle, Highfalutin Coffee Roasters, Poke Burry and Ramen, Avondale Wine and Cheese, and a few bars like The Roost that has live music, as well as some consignment shops. Also just over the bridge is the South Windermere Shopping Center, which has quite a few other great options for dining and shopping, including Earth Fare, which is kind of like a Whole Foods. It's a more regional, healthy supermarket, as well as Baker's Bar for pizza, Yobo Cantina for Mexican, a Starbucks, and many other shops and restaurants. While we're on the topic of restaurants, I will say that in my personal opinion as a foodie, while there are a ton of restaurants in West Ashley, I don't think the caliber overall is quite as good as some other parts of Charleston. Maybe some people will disagree with me, but that being said, there are still some great local restaurants that I would recommend, including Swig and Swine, Home Team Barbecue, Boxcar Betty's, Pizza Moto Mio, which is my boyfriend's personal favorite pizza place. In fact, one of his favorites in all of the Charleston area. It's an authentic New York style pizzeria, as well as Our Kitchen, which is a higher end chef's counter tasting menu, which I haven't personally been to yet, but I've heard amazing things. If you're vegan, there's a couple of options like Dalesville and Annie's Cookie Cafe, so check those out if that's your thing. Okay, next let's move on to talk about West Ashley's outdoor activities, parks, and attractions. The West Ashley Greenway is really popular. It's a haven for people who love to walk and bike. It's a scenic and multi-use recreational space for enjoying the outdoors. The trail stretches approximately 8 miles and winds through natural landscapes, connecting several neighborhoods along the way. West Ashley has a farmers market April through October in Ackerman Park, as well as lots of small pocket parks throughout all of West Ashley. There are some very historic places in West Ashley, like Charlestown Landing, Magnolia Plantation and Gardens, and Middleton Place. Charlestown Landing is considered the birthplace of South Carolina. It's where English settlers landed in 1670, so you can visit that and check it out to learn more if you are a history buff. Magnolia Plantation and Gardens dates back to 1679. I think it's beautiful and definitely well worth a visit. You can learn about the history on their various tours, stroll through the gardens that date back to the 1840s, and enjoy nature with more than 400 acres of protected wetlands and the Wildlife Center. Middleton Place is a National Historic Landmark that survived the American Revolution and the Civil War. It's home to beautiful manicured landscaped gardens, history tours, and you can even spend the night at the Middleton Inn, which is supposed to be really lovely. Both Magnolia Gardens and Middleton Place do events throughout the year, like different markets, holiday celebrations, and events like wine sip-in strolls where you can go there in the evenings, get some wine, and hang out in the gardens. So if you live in West Ashley, these places are going to be very close to you and you can go enjoy them throughout the year. Next, let's move on and talk about the real estate in West Ashley. West Ashley was one of the first places outside of downtown to get developed along with James Island. So it has a lot of the history as well as older homes in Charleston. So you're still pretty close to downtown, but without the higher price tag overall. West Ashley is more affordable as far as median prices go compared to other suburbs that are close to downtown also, like James Island and Mount Pleasant, for example. Now, there are some very high-end homes in West Ashley, especially those closer to downtown, as well as some on the Ashley and Stono rivers. They do go for multi-seven figures, so it's not to say that all of the homes are super affordable. There is quite a diverse mix of housing in West Ashley, but that's also part of its charm and character, is that it's not cookie cutter. There are a ton of affordable neighborhoods as well as apartments and condos. People really like the diversity of this area when it comes to housing. Now, as I said, a lot of the homes here are older, maybe 1970s-ish ranch-style homes. Some of them have been updated and some of them haven't been. So if you're looking for a renovation, some good DIY projects, West Ashley could be a great place to find a property like that. There are also a lot of non-HOA neighborhoods. So if that speaks to you, then you will find a good amount of those options in West Ashley. Now, there are a ton of different neighborhoods in West Ashley, so there's no possible way that I could cover all of them in this video. But for a couple of examples, if you're looking for a more established neighborhood, check out Shadow Moss. It has a golf club and country club, pool, fitness center, and restaurant. So if you are a golfer and you want to be close to the tee or you want some golf course views, definitely look into Shadow Moss. Now, while most neighborhoods are older in West Ashley, there are some areas of new construction as well. One of them is called Grand Bees. This was a Lennar community that wrapped up in 2022. There are some homes now that are reselling in that community, and they're usually under $500,000. So you're getting a basically brand new home not too far from downtown in a nice neighborhood for somewhere in the $400,000 price point, which for Charleston is not too shabby. There's also a master plan community called Carolina Bay that people really love. It has a mix of some older homes, and by older I mean circa early 2000s, with some more traditional style homes, ranch style attached garages, but also some newer homes built by Pulte that have that traditional Charleston style, more of the two-story front porches and detached garages. Right now there's about 1,800 homes, but it's set to be close to 2,100 when it's all said and done. There should be a new section opening up in 2024, and then the neighborhood will be built out after that. Carolina Bay has 3 swimming pools, a park, dog park, and walking trails. And overall, it's just a very pretty community, and it seems like the people who live there really love it. There's a mix of single family as well as some townhouse options. Now, a quick tip here, if you are looking for homes on your favorite real estate app and you're looking for West Ashley, you're probably not going to find it because West Ashley is not a mailing address. So when you look at the address of a home, it's going to say Charleston. It's not going to say West Ashley. So you just really have to look at the map to know where West Ashley is in order to determine if what you're looking at is West Ashley. Now let's talk about median prices year to date in 2023 for West Ashley. As I mentioned earlier, 526 cuts through West Ashley. So in our MLS, it's broken up West Ashley into inside 526, which is the part that is closer to downtown, and then outside 526, which is the more western part of West Ashley. So the median price year to date in 2023 for West Ashley inside of 526 is $482,000. That's actually up 8.3% year over year, which is quite a significant increase for 2023, especially given that overall in the Charleston market, our increase year over year is 2.5%. So people are really loving West Ashley, and especially this part closer to downtown to be able to get a home for the mid to upper $400,000 range is very affordable as far as Charleston prices go. Now, for even more affordability, you can go further west, like I said, into West Ashley outside of 526. The median price there is $450,278. So that's about $32,000 less than the part of West Ashley closer to downtown. Now, this part of West Ashley is really picking up as far as appreciation goes, and year over year is up 13%. Again, that's a really huge number, especially for 2023, where a lot of the housing market has slowed down. So again, people are really digging West Ashley. Prices are continuing to go up, and really there's not a lot of land left. There's a couple of patches where some new homes are being built, but there's not these big areas of land that are getting developed. So I think it's a pretty good investment overall as far as the long term goes. Overall, if you're looking for affordability, convenient location, and lots of things to do, then you definitely need to consider West Ashley for your next move. If you want to learn about other possible suburbs in Charleston, check out this video where I talk about all of the different suburbs and their pros and cons. And I have specific videos on a lot of different suburbs, including Park Circle, Hanahan, Mount Pleasant, Johns Island, James Island, Somerville. So go ahead and check out the huge inventory of videos we have here on the channel to learn more about the different areas so that you can get a feel for what may be the best fit for you. And if you would like to learn about the process of buying a home, I go to it in detail here, all about how to buy a house. So also watch that if you would like to get more familiar with the process. If you found this video helpful, I would super appreciate it if you would like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first one to know about all things Charleston. Again, if my team and I can be of help for you in your real estate journey here in the Charleston area, please don't hesitate to reach out. All of the information is pinned below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.